everybody. This is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. It is 11:11 on the clock. See it right there? I'm starting your reading exactly at 11:11. Happy Sunday. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. Today's reading is called Should You Believe What They Are Saying? Okay, so this could be for anything or anyone, whatever is going on, whether it's a romantic connection or a friendship or a work situation, primarily focused on romantic situations here, but we'll see what comes up in the piles. Some of you just may be hearing certain things from people right now, representing certain things to you, and you're wondering, should I believe what this person is saying? So we're just going to get a gut check here and see what's going on. And for those of you that would like to follow me to the extended reading, there will be an extended reading for each pile. And there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel in the description box below. And let's see what else. For those of you that want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details for how to do so are in my description box below. And if you'd like to request a personal reading with me, there is information below on how to request a personal reading. So we are going to go ahead and get into the energy today. And we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is the lime green tea light, pile number 2, which is the red tea light, and pile number 3, which is the yellow tea light. So that's lime green, red, and yellow, whatever you're feeling today. And you can actually watch more than one pile too, as long as you don't think it's going to confuse you. If you came here to just ask about one person or one thing, maybe it's best to watch one pile. But if you actually have multiple concerns or multiple things that you're wondering, you can definitely watch more than one pile. And in any case, you can always do whatever you want anyway. All right. It is a free country, and I am here to deliver this reading for you, my beautiful people. And I'm loving this green fluorite, so I'm just going to put this right here for us today. And let's go ahead and chop it up, right? Let's get into the reading. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm just going to change my seating position here a little bit. Let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the lime green tea light, and today's reading is called Should You Believe What They're Saying? We're going to go ahead and get a gut check on what this person has been saying to you. And this could apply to many situations in your life, multiple things, a romantic situation, love, work, a friendship, whatever it may be. But we're going to go ahead and take a look. Should you believe what they are saying? And for those of you that would like to follow me to the extended reading, there'll be a link in the description box below. Just make sure you choose pile number 1 for this particular reading. And for those of you that haven't checked out my other channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, there's a link to my other channel in the description box below as well if you're interested in getting other types of readings from me that are not love related. But let's go ahead and get into it, my darlings. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my wonderful pile number 1s who come here today in all honesty. Spirit, seeking your guidance and seeking a guidance from the oracles today. Please bless my beautiful pile number 1s. All right, as we embark here, let's get some channeled messages and then we'll go into the oracle cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. I feel like Spirit is telling me maybe some of you have been a little tongue-tied lately, or maybe there's a word that you tried to pronounce that you didn't pronounce correctly and someone told you and you were like, ah, damn, happens to the best of us, right? But we have a Mercury retrograde coming up. So I feel like you guys are like, yeah, haha, it happens to me sometimes. It doesn't matter if it's Mercury retrograde or not. Or maybe you're one of those that corrects other people if they say something wrong, but I am getting that vibe here. Grammar sticklers or violators in my pile number 1. And let's see what else. Let's see what else from Spirit. Okay, Spirit is showing me someone playing games like dominoes or something like that. So if that resonates with you, pile number 1, if you've been playing some games lately, or you're like, yeah, I used to play that when I was younger, not anymore, but let's go ahead and see what else for pile number 1, Spirit. I just heard self-protection. So maybe you guys have been being, you know, pretty protective of your energy. This reading is about, you know, should you believe what someone's telling you? And maybe you're just watching this as a sense of knowing, like, for self-protection here. I feel like some of you may already know the answer to this question, but you're here anyway. And I just got the deep blue sea, the deep blue sea. Okay, so maybe some of you have been really drawn to the ocean lately. Isn't there a movie called The Deep Blue Sea, or a book or something like that? But the deep blue sea, I think, isn't that a movie about a girl who like wins a surfing competition or something like that? Who here surfs or knows someone who surfs? I feel like that information could be coming through pile number 1. Little cold time of the year to be surfing, but you know, hey, let's see what else Spirit for pile number 1. Okay, I just heard ephedrine, which is a type of a medicine. Somebody that takes ephedrine, or someone that did in the past. My ear is itching a lot right now too, or I feel like I have an itchy ear. So maybe some of you are like, yeah, I've had an itchy ear. The side of your face is a little itchy right now. I'm getting that. What else for pile number 1, Spirit? I just heard open a bottle. So maybe some of you are opening up a bottle of something right now, or you need to open up a bottle. I know for me, whenever I go and I get like a new lotion or something like that, and you have to pull the top up so that you can actually squirt it, I never know how to do that. Pile number 1. I've never learned that effectively as an adult. All right. So if you have issues with that too, I'm right there with you. So let's go ahead. And I just got the name Nehemiah. So, or maybe the name Maya, or something, a name that ends in Maya, but Spirit just told me the name Nehemiah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it, my beautiful pile number 1s. We could have some Geminis in this reading as well. Or maybe you have a child that is a son or a daughter that's a Gemini, but let's go ahead and get into this pile number 1. We have the Ace of Cups reversed, and we have the 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. Seek the truth is reversed, and the Ace of Cups is reversed here. So you're definitely like, you know, maybe there's something you didn't want to see about this situation, pile number 1, but I feel like it's eating away at you, and you do know the truth of it. You maybe just haven't wanted to see it. But it's there, you know, and I feel like what somebody's been doing is they've been being a little bit two-faced with you, or saying one thing to another person and then saying another thing to you, almost because they don't want to hurt someone's feelings here with this Ace of Cups reversed. Like they don't want to hurt someone's feelings is the energy that I'm getting. And here's the 2 ears here, and I was touching my ear earlier. So it could have been something that you heard that tipped you off. Pile number 1, especially with the 7 of Swords, can be very gossipy. You know, it might be something that you heard third hand, or that you just kind of picked up on that you heard. And you realize like, whoa, you know, this person may not actually be telling me the entire truth. And they may not even know how to really seek the truth within themselves. I mean, that's no excuse, but I mean, I feel like maybe they're just trying to, it's like they're speaking out of both sides of their mouth here as a way to avoid hurting someone's feelings, or having to, you know, speak their truth, right? Because the 7 of Swords also is like a throat chakra thing, right? And the 7 of Swords is also a Moon and Aquarius card, you know, which normally can be like fairly detached. But in this situation, I feel like that's not fair to say for all Moon and Aquarius people, right? That someone's detached. But I feel like somebody here just doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And maybe they're trying to be fair about everything, but in doing that, they've created some problems here, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else we have. We have the Lovers. Okay, I mentioned Gemini from the very beginning here. So this could definitely be a person that you've been long-standing lovers with, or that you've been with in the past. And I feel those of you, like where this is a love relationship or a past romantic relationship or current, that this is a very strong connection, and I do feel like the energy between you two is very palpable. I feel like the energy current is pretty strong between you two here, okay? And it comes out when you guys are together or when you're close and next to one another. It's like this feeling comes out in both of you, and it's self-evident that there is a deep connection here, but I'm drawn to this gray cloud that's underneath the lovers here, okay? So, you know, it's like when you come together, everything, there's a deep energetic current in this situation with you both, and it seems like everything should be coming up roses, okay? But for some reason, there's a cloud of doubt here, or there is something that hasn't been completely revealed, all right? So let's find out more information. I'm addicted to your love and attention. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this person definitely is pile number one. It's like they don't want to let you go here. We have, I can't stop looking at your pictures and rereading messages that you have sent me. Yeah, I mean, and if you feel the same way, pile number one, I feel like with the lovers here, this could be a mutual energy that both of you feel kind of addicted to each other's love and attention, and that you can't stop looking at the messages. I'm getting the name Daniela or Danielle, but I can't stop looking at, or the D names, I can't stop looking at your pictures and rereading the messages that you've sent me. Someone here could call someone D for short, or D-E-E could be a name here, but yeah, I mean, somebody here, I feel like they don't want to ruin things with you, or they keep playing both sides of the fence here with this Seven of Swords. It's like they're trying to avoid saying something here that would upset the apple cart of this connection. But in doing so, it's like they haven't been completely honest about something in their life here. We have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Mountain Road, okay? Let's see what else. We have a box. You will receive a gift. Okay, I mean, we have shield. You need to defend yourself, okay? So this person may try to make up for, I mean, I feel like this Mountain Road, you two have been on this road together before. This may resonate with a past life connection, or like you guys have been on a long journey together through this whole, you know, through this whole thing, you know, and I feel like both of you are, you know, equally concerned about this connection, or you're both equally in the connection, pile number one, but for whatever reason here, something is being hidden. I feel like maybe this box with this lock and key, this lock on it, shut here. It's like Pandora's box, right? But it might not be as bad as you think it is here with this, you will receive a gift. Or maybe it's not as bad as this person is making it out to be. They just don't want to ruin what you guys have started here, okay? We have shield. You need to defend yourself, okay? So if this person does come out and tell you what's going on here, you do need to, I mean, there's an energy of avoidance here with the Seven of Swords reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. It's like, okay, I don't want to create any conflict, right? I don't want to create any conflict. I don't want to act out of turn here. I don't want to, you know, make a misstep here. I could see this Mountain Road here. I could see this going the distance, you know. Someone could be keeping something locked away here in this Pandora's box, and it's like, okay, well, what do we got here? What's going on here? And, you know, what's happening behind the scenes? And if something comes up, pile number one, I feel spirit here is just saying, you know, make sure you defend yourself, and that you're in your right mind as well, that you're not letting the pheromones and the chemistry in the moment distract you from the things that need to be said here. We have Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. Yeah, so just, it doesn't have to be a birth or a business opportunity. It could just be the news of something. And it could even be good news, you know, pile number one. But this person may be being more with the shield here. They may be being more defensive than they actually need to be here with you, okay? Because I think there's a mutual feeling here. This person is saying, I wonder if you're happy without me. Ace of Cups reversed. I wonder if you're happy without me. And I am not available. Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're not, you may have heard that this person isn't exactly happy without you, or that they want to come back into your life. I feel like this person continually comes back into your life with this mountain road, like it's a long journey. But Spirit is saying here, you need to defend yourself, especially when this person isn't taking accountability and it's clear that they're not available, okay? Yeah, but yet they're wondering if you're happy, you know? If you're happy without them, and I feel like some of them could have told you that they're not happy without you, okay? I'm addicted to your love and attention, and you're wondering, are they really that unhappy? Are they really that, are they telling the truth when they say that? We have comfort. Yeah, that's coming out under the Lovers card here. So this, I'm addicted to your love and attention, just flipped over. I mean, I feel like this person finds a lot of comfort in your arms, pile number one. Maybe they've told you this, that you are a very strong comfort to them and that they are open to a relationship here. All right. But when push comes to shove, it's like they're not that available, or they're on some, weird journey on their own here, and they're locked away and you can't really see what's going on here, okay? But I feel like this person could be telling you, like, I'm not happy without you, and I know I wasn't emotionally available at the time, and I seek a lot of comfort in your arms here, and I'm very sad now that I don't have your love and attention, this sadness coming out here. And yeah, Spirit just reminding you here, pile number one, like you need to defend yourself in this situation. I feel like this person comes back or they come back around, or they come, telling you like, oh, like you're my one and only, or I get so much comfort out of being in your energy, and I'm so sad when I'm not with you. And honestly, pile number one, I don't feel that that's a lie. I don't feel that part of it is a lie. I feel what's a lie is what this person has to offer. With the Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed, it's like, I am not available. I feel like that's what's the lie here. I feel like their feelings are not a lie. It's just what they can do with them may be more of the lie. We have fourth house and roots here. Okay, yeah, so comfort again is on this card, right? And this person kind of retreating back into their shell. Someone here could have Cancer in their chart as well. Someone retreating back into their own personal space, or to what they know and what's tried and true. I also feel like because this relationship feels very comfortable to this person, or they feel very comforted in your energy, that they kind of keep coming back to you, and they can't stop thinking. So for some of you, this person may be from your hometown or from a place that you grew up. All right. But yeah, this person definitely in their feelings in the fourth house, okay? For sure in their feelings. And I think there's sadness, and they're retreating into their shell, and all of that is real. I feel like this person could tell you, like, I haven't been happy since we haven't been together. The number 4 could be important here too, as well as like someone's birth month, or someone's birthday adds up to a 4, or someone's birthday is on the 4th, okay? I feel like I feel like they are sad that they're not with you, and they do seek comfort in your arms, you know? Look at the cloud underneath the lovers, right? They're sad. And I feel like this person, the problem is, though, is that they they retreat back too much, is what I feel, pile number one. Like when it comes to actually putting themselves out there in the relationship to move things forward, this person retreats, you know, they retreat. There could be an issue with vulnerability here. It's like they want you, but they're also afraid to be vulnerable. We have the 5th house and passion. So we have 45, or the number 4 and 5. All right, someone here could be around the age 45, acting like this at 45 years old, right? I mean, for those of you that are dealing with someone who's 45 or worse, 54, right? Who is still playing these types of games. Of course, with the 5th house is where we can play games, you know, and it's acceptable to play games. And I talked about playing dominoes at the beginning of your reading, or like games that you like to play in childhood, or fun things that remind you of childhood. I definitely feel something coming up with that. We could have Cancer, Leo, Gemini energy here, but there's no doubt that there is like this powerful, passionate connection between you and this person. And I mean, they can't lie about that. Pile number one, you feel it too, I'm sure, you know, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this reading. Like, you know, I mean, that isn't a lie. That part of this connection definitely isn't a lie, or the sense that you two can feel really at home with one another, or maybe you did right away. And there was a lot of, you know, pleasure, humor, fun, creativity that could come up in this connection, right? But somebody is maybe emotionally unavailable, okay? And it's like you can't give what you don't have, right? You can't give what you don't have. And I feel like that's what this person, they look to you for this. They look to you for comfort, right? But they need to have that within themselves. We have Neptune and dreams. Okay. I said the deep blue sea. I was like, was I saying something about Neptune? And yeah, I was. I mentioned the deep blue sea. And that's very Neptunian. Someone here could have Neptune prominent in their chart. But Neptune can also be where we're like in love with the fantasy of something, and we dream about it, and we use it as a form of escapism. You know, Neptune can be very spiritual, but it also can be where we escape into fantasies, and we become easily enchanted and confused by, you know, our dreams and our fantasies, right? And I feel like this person, they may tell you that they had a dream about you, or they tell you that they have been dreaming about you, or that they have a vision, or they have visions of you two being together in the future, or they have these very like poetic memories of you two being together, or very, you know, like this relationship still lives on in their, you know, imagination, and they're wondering if you're happy without them, okay? And we have the Lamb here. I am not available. You know, this is where things get really tricky, right? Because this person is like so needy for your love, pile number one. Like they're so sweet. Look at the little lamb. Aw, you know? It's like they're so needy for your love. And I feel like this person doesn't really want to show the side of them that is in inner conflict, that doesn't really know how to be like vulnerable or emotionally connected to someone without running, you know, because the 7 of Swords can be a card of like running, you know, and it's like this person is like, oh my God, pile number one, you know, looking at you with doe eyes, right? Oh my God, pile number one, you know. I don't know why I'm talking in an East Coast accent right now, but maybe someone here has an accent or is from the East Coast, but it's like, I don't know, like, oh my God, pile number one, you know, and but that's why this has gotten real tricky. I can see pile number one, and why this probably caused you a lot of misery here, because you show up for this person full throttle here with the Lovers, and you bring them exactly what it is that they're looking for, you know, and they can't really stop coming back to you with this Roots card here. They can't really stop coming back to you or the passion of this relationship. You know, we have the Beaver. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, eager beaver, right? Pile number one, this person could be telling you, like, nobody is, like, the lover that you are. Like, I love, you know, your nether regions. This isn't an 18 plus reading, right? But this person telling you, like, no one does it like you do. I'm so comfortable with you. You know, I feel so swept away in the moment with you. And, yeah, someone here could have, like, two bigger front teeth, or like a little space or gap between their front teeth is also what I'm seeing here. But, you know, and I feel you just don't want to miss the forest for the trees, pile number one. Like, you don't want to, or you don't want to miss the trees for the forest, right? Like, I feel you guys are like, yeah, my feelings like are strong for this person, and I show up and I'm dedicated and I work hard for this connection. Beaver, right? Mountain road, like taking the long path here. And yeah, and I feel like you guys are like, yeah, I really do show up for this connection in a comforting energy for this person. Some of you may have a water sign moon, or this person may have a water sign moon, but it's like, you know, I show up and this person is like, I need your love, you know? This lamb is like, I need your love. Interesting, pile number one. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, this is for you guys, right? And Spirit is saying you're on the road to success in your life, okay? And some of you may actually be getting a new opportunity, a new business opportunity, or something that's very exciting, or the birth of something new here. And some of you may have an unexpected blessing that you're going to receive this year, because Jupiter is in Pisces. Maybe some of you have Pisces prevalent in your chart, okay, with this Neptune energy. But Spirit is saying here, trust and accept that your inner voice will always guide you correctly, okay? And if it feels like you're sitting on a dark cloud, then you probably are, you know? And I think this person has become addicted to like your loving embrace and to your comfort and to the way that you're there for them, okay? And we have denial. Yeah, so we have denial. And that really speaks to this Seven of Swords reversed, right? Like seeking the truth reversed, and denial, and the Ace of Cups reversed. Like somebody doesn't really have, you know, what it takes to, you know, unfortunately, this person, I feel like, may be more in love with the idea of love or the fantasy here with this Neptune and dreams. And they may get very poetic and despondent and sad when you're not around them, and become almost childlike, pile number one. We could even have some earth signs here, which you wouldn't expect that type of behavior from an earth sign, but maybe this person has some earth in their chart too. But I mean, this is a denial aspect, right? Which I think you guys have been going back and forth about this. Do I trust, like the Lovers going back and forth in a decision, like I trust myself. I feel you guys do trust yourselves in pile number one. I do feel like you trust yourself. I'm getting the V names now. I'm getting a name like Vera or V names. Isn't that like a Greek name? There could be some Greek influences in this pile, but or someone may have a relative with that name, but I am getting the V names right now. Verbena, is that a name, or is that a type of an herb? Vervain, valerian root. I know all of those things, right? But I am getting a V name. It could be a Russian name or an Eastern European name or a Greek name, but I am feeling a V name here, okay? But somebody is in denial, and it says here, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I think some of you, with this sadness here, you know, I feel like, and with this shield, you need to defend yourself. I feel like some of you guys have struggled with this denial about this connection. And I feel like sometimes maybe you've even denied what your own instincts and your own inner voice has been telling you. And you've just been like, no, I need to trust. I need to learn how to trust. I need to learn how to be in things for the long haul and not give up. And if you guys have been telling yourself that kind of a message, that could be like a form of inner denial, I feel like here, pile number one, that you know, maybe telling yourself like, oh no, I'm in it for the long haul. And, you know, everyone has their things that they're working on, right? Beaver energy, working on things. Like you may tell yourself very practical things to kind of like comfort yourself with this comfort and beaver energy about what's going on. Some of you may have earth in your chart, okay? And we have lady goddess and feminine here, okay? So spirit is asking you, pile number one, to be very discerning with where you put your love, your focus, and your attention right now. Because, you know, you have some very beautiful feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you identify as a masculine or a feminine, whatever it is, but you have some very beautiful ways of caring for others, of being there for others, of even sexually. I feel like pile number one, like you're very attuned into your partner and you make a person feel very comfortable and close to you, which just heightens the passion, you know? And I feel like you guys have this very magic way about you. And I feel like you guys, you know, sprinkle this love like wherever you go. Look at my hand right now. It's like you guys sprinkle this love wherever you go. Some of you may really identify with the goddess Diana or Artemis, also is what I'm feeling here. We may have some Libra energy in this pile, but I feel like your sparkle is very evident, pile number one, and your feminine energy is very sacred, right? And spirit is saying that's why you have to, you know, if you need to defend yourself and get yourself out of denial about what this person, you know, what this person is actually capable of is what I'm getting, pile number one. You know, everyone has their capabilities in life. When it comes to love, you are a goddess, a lady goddess, or a god, or however you identify yourself. You have that magic touch, pile number one, okay? So spirit wants you to be very discerning with that energy. And, you know, you're not a halfway house for people that don't know how to love. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? And I think you know that. I do think you really care about this person. I do think this person does care about you as well. I don't think that's a lie. I mean, I think they love your energy with this lady goddess feminine. I mean, it's clear they love your energy, right? But there's a shield, you know? If everything's so good, why would I feel the need to protect myself or defend myself, right? So again, yeah, pile number one, interesting. And the same thing could be, see, I feel this person defends themselves too much. You know, they don't let anything in. They're not available. They don't have a full cup to give someone in their life right now, but you have an overflowing cup, which, you know, people that have underachieving love energy are often attracted to people that have overachieving love energy, you know? And it just isn't fair, pile number one. It's really not fair for you to have to be, you know, for you to have to put up with less when you give so much, you know? That isn't fair, pile number one. Let's go ahead and see, what does this person have to say? What is their message to pile number one? We have the Knight of Cups, and that can be scorpionic energy. I mean, it's a very deep connection for them too, you know? And it's a very, I mean, the Black Cave here though, right? It's like the discarded mask that they were wearing. Like, this person could have a lot of hidden secrets or hidden things about themselves that they really don't want you to see, or they really don't want you to know. Like I said, you know, what's locked away in that box kind of energy, okay? But there's a big, you know, there's a big cave here. And I am seeing a blue car. Someone here could have a blue car, all right? Or someone here wants to buy a blue car, or someone's favorite color could be blue. But let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see what message does this person have to tell. I think they're a little, you know, afraid to let you in that, yeah, we have the 3 of coins here. I feel like this person busies themselves with certain tasks. They get really focused on certain things to avoid their feelings. And I feel like this person is like, you know, I want to let you in, or I want to let you be a deeper part of my life. But this person's really sad, pile number 1. They're really, really sad. And it looks like they have a red nose because they've been crying. This person maybe even cried to you, all right? And yet they're trying to go on with their day-to-day life and keep pushing forward here. What else do they have to say? They're sad, you know, 2 of Wands. Here's that box again, and here's the key, right? And I feel like what they're saying is, I'm gonna let you, like, I'm gonna let you deeper into my life here. I'm gonna give you what you need here to open up the dialogue between us, or because it's the box with the key again here, okay? So I feel like they're trying to say, I'm doing the work on myself. I'm trying to do the work on myself to open up Pandora's box. And Pandora's box has been a very interesting theme, and I'm going to do more readings on Pandora's box, pile number 1, but I feel like this person is like working on finding the courage to give you that key to their depths and to their emotions here with this Knight of Cups. What else is this person wanting to say? What else are they wanting to say to pile number 1? The Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're saying to you, here's Justice on the bottom of the deck, right? Where's you guys? Like, trying to make the decision here and like, do I believe this or do I cut this the fuck off, you know? Talking about the shield, right? Because this has put you guys, 5 of Cups, in a position of mourning and grieving, and it's a continual thing with this connection, with the moon energy here and the 5 of Cups. It's a continual energy of mourning and grieving as the 4 of Pentacles, as this person takes what they want or need here, okay? And pile number 1, if this is a man that's doing this to you, they should really feel like less of a man for doing that to you. I mean, that's really bitch behavior, pile number 1. I'm sorry to say that, but it is, you know, you got to have courage. If you want to be in a relationship with someone, you got to be courageous, right? And we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So we could have Scorpio or Leo energy here, but I feel like this person is saying, I'm going to give you what you need to go deeper with. I feel like that's what they're telling you. And maybe crying and telling you like, hey, I'm working on myself. 3 of Pentacles. Just give me some time here. I'll give you what you need. 2 of Wands. And I'll let you in more. But I mean, I feel like with this Knight of Wands showing up here, I feel like this person, and again, the cave is closed, you know? I feel like this person is like, I'm trying, I care and I'm trying. But at the end of the day, I mean, the Knight of Wands isn't really like letting in, like it's more of a defensive energy. It's not like, for example, like the King of Cups, you know, it's more of a, like, especially this, because the entire face is blocked here and all you can see is the eye holes, all right? So, I mean, I feel like this is the two things that this person is dealing with, right? It's like there's two things here, and I feel like they're saying I'm in an inner struggle right now between the part of myself that wants to open up to you and wants to be courageous about this, and the part of myself that is just holding back here, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you guys have just about had enough. Pile number one, with Justice and the Five of Cups here and the Moon. I feel like you hope for something different here, but you're also getting to the point where you're prepared to just cut this off if the energy doesn't become more balanced. All right, pile number one. And wow, okay, those two cards just wanted to drop out of my hand. But we are going to take it to the extended reading, pile number one, next. And we're going to look at, you know, what other messages this person has to tell you. And we're going to look at their deeper feelings on this issue, pile number one. So if you'd like to follow me to the extended reading, my darlings, you certainly can. And there'll be a link in my description box below. I'm so sorry you've had to deal with this heaviness, pile number one, and I wish you the best, my loves. Okay, let's move on to pile number two. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay. Water is good. Water is your friend. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the red tea light, and today's reading is called Should You Believe What They Are Saying? And we are going to have a gut check in today's reading. It's like, should I believe what's coming out of your mouth, or is it just hot air all over again, right? So we're going to get to the bottom of it, pile number two. And for those of you that would like to go even deeper with me, there will be an extended reading. And you can click the description box below to find my Vimeo channel. Just make sure you choose pile number two for this reading, okay? Let's go ahead and get some channeled messages. Spirits, angels, and guides, please open up my energy field and solar plexus to the beautiful pile number twos who come here today seeking answers and would like some concentrated thoughts here and some intelligent words regarding what is going on. All right. And I feel like some of you here don't really want to be plagued by heaviness anymore. Pile number two. Some of you may have been, you know, like trying to sleep better at night, or or you've been smoking a little bit, pile number two, or because I'm getting that kind of lifted feeling in my crown chakra right now that I get sometimes. I feel like some of you guys don't really want to be going forward into 2022. You don't want to be weighed down by these energies, okay? Like you're just like, oh man, you know? And I am getting the name Boris. Boris. People keep telling me that name. I know he's also the Prime Minister of the UK, right? But so maybe some of you are from the UK, but it's been interesting. I've had an influx of personal readings from the UK recently. So what's going on with you guys over the pond there? And but Boris is also kind of like a Russian name, isn't it? Maybe one of you had a great-grandparent here with that name, or I could feel even a pet with that name. That would be a really cute name for a pet. What else? I feel like some of you have dogs that are like bigger dogs, and they are kind of wild at this point, or they knock things over a lot, or they get in the way of things a lot. And some of them may even be getting in the way, like you're trying to do something right now. I'm seeing a dog with like tan fur kind of getting in the way, or like getting their big butt in the way. It's so funny. You can't say that about a dog, right? But it's like they just have a way of getting in the way, and you guys are just like, you know, throwing your hands up. Or maybe you had a dog like that in the past. What else here for pile number two? I'm getting the name Wendy, or the W names. So maybe some of you know someone with that name, or that name came up recently in a conversation. Let's see what else for pile number two. I just heard don't pick on me. So maybe some of you guys got picked on when you were younger, or you didn't like it when people got picked on, or people have just been ripping on you lately and you're like, stop picking on me, you know? Like friends or family members or something like that, pile number 2. What else for pile number 2, please? I just heard arteries, arteries. So maybe some of you are studying the arteries, or you're like, yeah, I gotta quit eating XYZ, my arteries or something. Anyway, pile number 2. Yeah, I'm getting the name Felicia as well in the F names. What else for pile number 2, Spirit? Spirit's giving me the O names and telling me something like orangutan. I'm like, why, you know? But the O names, maybe someone here has an O name. Let's see what else for pile number 2. I just heard like spread some more on it. So this could be like somebody who's like buttering a piece of toast, or it's like, let's slather it on there, like spread some more on there, or spread some more stuff on that is what I'm getting. Like slather it on there, right? Lap it up and slather it on there. Pile number 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, my darlings. I like your guys's, you have, I like your sense of humor, pile number 2. You have a good sense of humor, and maybe, yeah, the Fool. You guys are fun. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, pile number 2s, and see, should you believe what this person is saying to you? We have strengthening bonds, Ace of Pentacles reversed, okay? We had the Ace of Cups reversed in the previous pile. We have just breathe, 4 of Swords, okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to chill out. Like I said, when I was channeling your messages, I feel like some of you are like very worried, or you're just like agitated, but you're trying not to be, is what I'm getting. Like the Ace of Pentacles trying to turn over a new leaf. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, you're trying to play it chill or play it cool and not go overboard, you know, like with your mind, like, oh my gosh, like da 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 da. I feel like you guys are trying to be real chill here, okay? And some of you may even be partaking in the, what do they call? I wanted to call smoking out something juice. I don't know what you would call that though, because I'm not really a smoker, but like something juice, right? Taking part in something in the wacky tobacco or whatever you want to call it, pile number 2. But anyway, we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like when you let go of expectations, or when you let go of like worrying about stuff, I feel like this person does come through, or they do come in. When you're obsessing about it and going over every little detail of it, I feel like it just seems faster when you're chilling out. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's actually any faster, but like it, I think you guys are like, it's not really actually any faster. I feel like you guys have a practical side to you, pile number 2. But I feel like this person does come in with the Knight of Wands here, and we could have a fire sign, or particularly a Leo, that wants to come in, okay? And they may come in like at nighttime, or they may come in later in the evening. I want to hang out. I want to chill. What are you up to? I haven't seen you. Let's talk, right? And you're just like, huh? Because if you really were into me, you would be strengthening this bond with me, and you would be, you know, because the Ace of Pentacles is very much, out of all the aces, it's like, take a step in the right direction, right? And so this person kind of coming in willy-nilly with the Knight of Wands here, and you're just like, okay, you know, like, alrighty then. And look at the rump. Look at, that's the dog. That's the dog rump that I was seeing right there, the brown rump getting in the way of everything. Anyway, I see your face, smell your scent, and hear your voice every single place I go. I feel like this person may be saying this to you, and they're like, oh my God, I missed you, or oh my God, it's so good to hear your voice again, or like, fuck babe, you know, like, I want to see you, I'm like into you, and you're like, all right. Your hands are magical. You always know exactly where and how to touch me. And it's like, well, if I'm so magical and you want me so much, then why are you like, you know, why are you in and out so much? Or why is it hard for us to get on the same page here? Or why does everything so spontaneous all the time if you're really trying to strengthen a bond with me? All right. But I feel like when this person comes to you and talks to you, they're like, God, you know, like their eyes rolling back in their head, like pile number 2, you know, that type of thing. We have butterfly, right? You're my sugar butterfly baby. I'll make your legs shake. I'll make you go crazy, right? Butterfly, a change for the better, okay? And I think that's what you guys want to believe, right? Like this person's like, oh, I have more free time now, or I can hang out more now, or whatever. You know, they may be telling you something like that, or like, hey, I really like you, or I want to spend time with you, right? So we have butterfly and a change for the better. We have a bow. Look at this red bow. I love the red bow. You guys have the red tea light here, and it says bow. You are highly thought of. You are highly thought of. You're a butterfly sugar baby. Pile number 2. Make your legs shake, make you go crazy. You're highly thought of. I feel like this person is telling you, like, I think highly of you. Oh my God, pile number 2, etc., etc. It's 12:02 in pile number 2 right now. We have table, hard work ahead. You know what? You're like, if you like me and you want it, then lay it out on the fucking table, right? You know? Then make it known, right? Lay your hands out on the table, lay your cards out, right? Hard work ahead. And we have firecracker, excitement. Oh my God. Yeah, so this person's telling you like, you're a firecracker, you're sexy, you're exciting, you know, you blow my mind, like sex with you is amazing, or talking to you, like you like really inspire me, right? And it's like, okay, table, does this person have, what is this, just a passing whatever, a passing obsession in the night? Or is this actually, you know, more than that, right? Is there something that could actually be built upon here? Okay, and I feel like some of you were kind of waiting with this 4 of Swords here, like waiting for this person a little bit. I feel like this person is very excited with this firecracker energy. And you're like, are they really though? Because if they were, then they'd be doing X, Y, Z, right? So we're going to get into it, pile number 2. I love you. Okay, this is coming out on the Ace of Pentacles. I love you. And it's time for me to heal now, okay? I feel like, you know, this is you guys, really. I feel like you guys have kind of been pulling your energy back, and you're like, you know what? And like I channeled in your messages, I feel like the 4 of Swords is you guys. You're like, you know what? In 2022, I'm not gonna like put my energy, even though I love this person or I'm really interested in them, I'm not going to put all my energy into this situation, and I'm going to make time for myself. I'm not going to always be available to this person, 4 of Swords, and you know, it's on them, right? Ace of Pentacles reversed. If they care, I love you. If they care, then, you know, it's on them, balls in their court. You know, they need to put their balls in your court, pile number 2, if they want to be with you. It's not, and again, I do feel if this person, if you're wondering, like, do they really think that highly of me? Or are they really like that, you know, they do think highly of you. They do think you're a firecracker, that you're a butterfly, that you're beautiful. I don't feel that part of it is a lie in any way, right? But I feel it's more like effort and determination, right? Hard work is needed. The table, we have growth. Okay, so this person is trying to say, coming out on this Knight of Wands, I'm capable of growth, and I see this connection growing, or I'm wanting it to grow. All right, at least I feel that's their intention. We have anger. This person may get, if you question their intentions, or you're like, do you really though? Or are you sure? Or are you really that, you know, I feel like this person might get kind of pissed, okay? For whatever reason, because in their mind, I feel like they have a stubborn mind. In their mind, they're pursuing you, you know, in their mind, they're like full speed ahead, you know, like in their mind, they're like, yeah, you know, and they're like, yeah, you know, I want to see you. I tell you like how you're magical and I love your face and your scent and your voice. And I feel like this person has a lot of excitement to see you. And if you're just like, I don't know, you know, I feel like this person might get butthurt about that a little bit because they're like, whoa, what are you saying? Like, I'm a liar, or I don't know what I'm saying, you know? I feel like this person might get a little pissed about that. We have the sun. Yeah. So, you know, self-awareness, life force, creativity, masculinity. I feel like this is how you want this person to step up, you know, is to just be, you know, and I feel like this person's like, I'm just being myself, you know, and I feel like you want this person to be like active and, you know, have a vital, you know, a vital presence with you, right? But the sun can also be like that ego or feeling a little bit childish. It's like this person, I feel like this person thinks that they're doing the most by like just being like, oh my God, babe, I missed you. And oh my God, your hands and everything. And you touch me. And they may think that they're being really expressive or they're being really like open with you. And they're being really like, you know, I'm being really straightforward, you know, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like this kind of puts you guys in a double bind, pile number 2, because it's like, on one hand, you like this person and their enthusiasm and you love, you know, I do feel like you really care about this person. Love, maybe kind of a strong word right now, but I do feel like you like this person a lot. You definitely want them to come around or want their attention or to maybe even see this grow, right, into something more. But this person, you know, it's like they think they're doing like 99% effort, but really in your mind, you're like, nah, it's more like 60-65, right? So I think that's kind of how it is. Yeah, you guys are feelings, moon and feelings. And so sun and moon, right? Talking about the union of the sun and the moon, you know, the beautiful blessed union, the masculine, the feminine, right? The sun and the moon. I feel like this person's like really excited and hyperactive when they get to see. It's like, oh my God, pile number 2, right? And you guys are just like, well, you kept me waiting long enough, or well, you know, I mean, and I feel like what you guys have had to do is, and your gut reaction may be like, you know what, I should just pull my energy back a little bit here. That could have been your gut reaction to this pile number 2. And I feel like you guys definitely, you're like, you know what, when I get all bent out of shape about things, it affects my health, it affects my digestion, my emotions affect my health. I'm sensitive to these things. I feel like you guys are knowing this about yourself, right? And we could have Virgo energy here for sure too. But I feel like, you know, you guys are like, yeah, I've been in my feelings, right? Do you guys know that song by Lana Del Rey, In My Feelings? Definitely. All right. And this person's like, what? Like, what feelings? I'm so excited, you know? And it's like, okay. We have Jupiter and expansion. So this is coming out under this growth and this Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands is actually feeling like they're pursuing a connection with you that's going to grow and turn into something really nice. And I mean, Jupiter can also be overly optimistic and overly like, you know, just kind of like overly everything, right? Like, oh my God, amazing, da 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 da. But actually, you know, maybe you're looking for someone who's more Saturnian, pile number 2, or somebody who's like, you know, more step-by-step committal in a certain way here. I mean, I think you like the attention and you like this sexual thing here with this person, but I feel like this person's a little overly, like they overly bet on themselves about things. Like maybe they have like unchecked or unfounded confidence about things with you. And it's like, no, I've kind of been in my feelings here, okay? We have unicorn. Yeah, pile number 2. You guys are the unicorns, right? And we have the swan. So again, I feel like, you know, you guys deserve to be treated as this beautiful, you know, magnificent swan. And swan is Venus energy for sure. And I feel like this person does see you as a beautiful swan. You know, you are highly thought of, bow and butterfly, right? Like, this person does see you as like a beautiful, sexy swan, okay? Like and if you were to suggest otherwise, I feel like this person would be like, are you kidding me? Of course, you know, of course you're beautiful. You know, I guess to them, they would never pursue anyone that wasn't, you know, so they might take it as a negative sign if you go, yeah, but do you really care? Because this unicorn looks kind of despondent, you know, and there's nothing worse than a despondent unicorn, right? And the unicorn horn, of course, being very telepathic and reading into situations. And I feel like the more you guys read into this situation, the more you kind of get into your feelings about it. Okay. But I feel like this person's like, of course you're beautiful. How could you say you're not? Right? Like, okay. But it's not an argument about your beauty. You know what I mean? Pile number 2. It's about, does this person, can they meet you like realistically on a feeling level and build a healthy connection, right? Like, that's really the question here. We have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in my physical reality. Yep, pile number 1, okay? And I think that's what's a little frustrating about this situation is you're a very naturally abundant person, you know, fully in your Empress energy, or like you do love yourself, you're confident, you know that things can work out for the better. But I feel like this connection has a little bit tripped you up a little bit here, pile number 2, because it's like it kind of puts you in your feelings and it made you like read into situations, you know, like second guessing kind of energy. We have forgiveness. Okay, so I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, so some of you guys may be kind of just like, you know, like playing a little hard to get with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Swords here. And you may have a little bit of resentment towards this person because maybe they didn't take action in the way that, or grow the relationship or take action in the way that feels like something is building, you know, with this table energy here. And I feel like some of you are like, yeah, I forgive this person, you know, and I know that I shouldn't hold on to resentment, and I know that I'm abundant and I'm in my flow here, okay? I also feel like if this person got upset with you with this anger here, I also feel like they need to forgive you because you have the right to ask for what you want, pile number 2, and you don't need to fit yourself into someone else's mold, you know? And I see that with Leo men a lot. It's like they have this idea of, not to pick on the Leo men, but they have like an idea, or fire sign men in general, right? The super hyper optimistic. I mean, that's a generalization, but you know, pile number 2. Like, you know, this is my world and I picked you, right? And they're like, wow, you know, I picked you. And it's like, yeah, you've been over here choosing yourself for a long time, pile number 2, in your own abundance, all right? So you have a right to ask for what you want. You have a right to bring up whatever issues you need to bring up. And, you know, you're not just a swan floating in this person's world. Like, you know, they need to kind of put some things out on the table here and start doing the hard work of what it takes to, you know, build a connection with someone, right? Like they need to be doing that. We have Herbal Kitchen here and Alchemist, okay? So I feel some of you guys have just decided to do your projects or do your things that you really love doing, or for those of you that are alchemists that are into witchcraft, or you're into making things in the kitchen, or you're into hobbies that keep you busy and keep you informed and learning and growing. I feel like this is you guys here, okay? And I mean, on one sense, I feel like this is a really great time for you to develop your own abundance with whatever it is that you're doing in your life, or whatever projects or things that you're trying to create, and not let this situation, kind of drain your energy or tire you out in any way, because I do feel it is an abundant time for you, and it is time to get busy on the things you want to put effort into, right? I do feel like this person thinks that they're doing a lot in this connection. I mean, they may not be as mature as you, pile number 2, and that's why they're not really seeing the error of their ways, right? But I mean, I do feel that they do care about you. I do feel that they like you and they want you, okay? It's just, there's a big question mark for you. And I think it has more to do with what type of life you're trying to create and what you want to see in a person, okay? Pile number 2. And that's you. That's with you. And that's your preference and what you would like, okay? And there's nothing wrong with what you like and what your preference is, okay? I just want you to know that. Let's go ahead and see. What does this person have to say to pile number 2, please? I feel like they haven't been shy. They've been speaking in your whole reading. We have 7 of Swords, okay? Like, to me, this person wasn't really shy, all right? But let's see, what is this person wanting to say here? The Moon. Okay. I mean, I feel like this person has some relationship anxieties as well, I feel like this person has been cheated on or hurt or exploited in the past as well, pile number 2, okay? I feel they are very excited to be around you or be in your energy or to spend time with you, but this person could be a little bit afraid of the feminine is kind of what I'm getting here, okay? And, I feel like they're kind of avoiding looking at what they did wrong in the past or where they went wrong. We have 5 of Pentacles here. So this person is saying, it hasn't been easy for them either. And they may have been avoiding looking back at a situation in their past, like something within the last 5 years with this 5 of Pentacles here that was very hard for them. I feel like this person has had to endure hardships in their life, maybe even financial hardships, okay? Physical or financial hardships. I feel like this person is saying, look, it hasn't always been easy for me either. I feel like their optimism and their personality is a response to some of the harsher energies that this person has dealt with. And I think what they're trying to say here is, I'm deeper than maybe what you realize. And it may come off a little bit tricky with the 7 of Swords, but I feel like this person is deeper maybe than you realize, or they're trying to say, hey, I'm actually deeper than maybe what I show someone at first. 7 of Swords and the Moon. What else does this person have to say? The High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, this person, I feel like they are hard work ahead. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this person did put significant energy or even monetary resources into a relationship. And I feel like it failed, or this person felt like a failure. Like they didn't live up to someone's expectations, that they weren't good enough for someone in their life that they wanted. And I get that this person kind of feels like maybe they've been a failure in love with the 5 of Cups and the Lovers, but they're not giving up. The 2 of Cups and the Magician, they're not giving up, okay? I feel like what this person is saying is that you don't know everything about them yet here. And it may have to do something with their past. They may have alluded to this or dropped a hint with the Seven of Swords here that like not everything is what it seems when it comes to their past or even their families, pile number 2. Their relationship with their mothers is another thing that I'm getting here that could have been very, very challenging. Some of them could have had a sick mother, like emotionally, mentally, or physically. All right. And that this person grew up in some dire circumstances, I feel here as well. All right. And I feel like this person, there's a lot more to this person and they want you to know that. Okay. And I think what they're also saying here is, I know it seems like I'm keeping secrets from you, but I think it's more just them trying to not come off as like a loser in life. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Or not come off as someone, I feel like they're trying to come off as someone who's ahead of the game, Seven of Swords, rather than behind the game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person does have high confidence, but it maybe wasn't always like that for them. Okay? And I mean, there is a depth to this person. And I feel like if you could see this part of them, this might actually... One thing I'm going to say, pile number 2, is some of this moodiness that you've been feeling about this connection may actually be, for some of you here, a psychic projection from this person, okay? And it's not for all of you, pile number 2. So I don't want every person listening to this to be, oh my God, you're right. Like, you know, they're a psychic vampire. But I do feel like, I don't think this person means any harm. I do think they may be projecting this inner moodiness and this inner turmoil on you a little bit here, okay? And kind of disowning that part of themselves is what I'm getting, pile number 2, all right? So I would say just be in your abundance and be your alchemist self here. You guys, I mean, they're attracted to you because you are an alchemist. You have a way of taking situations that have been very shitty and turning them into something much better without losing the depth of who you are and the depth of your experiences, okay? And this person needs your energy on a deeper level, I feel, pile number 2. And you may already be aware of this need within them with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles, okay? Some of them really didn't get nurtured properly as a child is also what I'm feeling, okay? So yeah, there's a lot going on here. We got very psychological, pile number 2, in your reading. I hope that that reading was informative to you. And should you believe them? Yes, I feel you should believe them when they tell you how they feel. But I just alerted you to some deeper patterns within this person that is going on. So yeah, so you can have that knowledge within yourself too, pile number 2, all right? And for those of you that would like to go deeper into this reading, you can follow me to the extended reading and we will definitely go deeper. I don't even know if deep, like you might be going, how is deeper even possible after that reading, right? Believe me, we go deeper, okay? Whenever I think, oh, like it can't get any deeper than that, it always gets deeper, you know? All right, pile number 3. So that's coming from your Pluto ascendant, Natalie H. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And my dog just gave you guys a little bark, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and channel your energy, okay? Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow tea light, and today's reading is called Should You Believe What They Are Saying to You? And we're going to go ahead and get a gut check for this person in this reading, pile number 3, and see what is going on. For those of you that would like to go deeper, you can follow me to the extended reading. There'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. And yeah, pile number 3, I just want to say, for those of you that haven't ever got an extended reading, some of you may, after this reading, feel like you really wanted to do it. And I'm just going to say, go for it. Because that's what I'm getting right now, all right? It's just like, I felt I needed to say that. But anyway, just make sure you choose pile number 3 for this reading. Let's go ahead and channel in your messages. Beautiful pile number 3. Okay, Spirit is giving me the name Erica or the E-names coming through. Pile number 3, let's go ahead and do it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy today for my pile number 3s who come here seeking guidance, reflection, and truth. And let us always get the highest information for the best good of the collective. Thank you, Spirit. And let's go ahead and see. I'm seeing one of those old like phones in a phone booth, or one of those old telephones where you like punch in the number and do the dial. Pile number 3. Let's see what else here. I just heard Carrot Top. For those of you like who know who that is, he's a comedian with like bright red hair. So maybe some of you have bright red hair in this reading, or Carrot Top came up recently. That's making me hungry for some carrot cake. I don't think there's actual real carrots in carrot cake. Pile number 3 is what I'm gonna tell you. But it's amazing, right? Especially when it's like really fluffy and got like some nuts in there too. Pile number 3, I'm getting hungry in your pile. Let's see what else for pile number 3. I just heard ecstasy. Okay, so maybe something came up recently with a song title, or you were mentioning that, or you know, there's a more R-rated version of ecstasy, but Spirit just told me that. What else for pile number 3? I just heard apple. So maybe some of you have an apple, or you're like a shiny red apple. Pile number 3. Let's see what else for pile number 3. Isn't somebody's, I think Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter is named Apple, isn't she? Like that's a name of a child, actually. Let's go ahead and see what else for pile number 3. Why do I keep getting celebrity gossip for pile number 3? I feel like some of you are rolling your eyes. You're like, don't give me any more celebrity gossip, Natalie. Or maybe you like celebrity gossip, but let's see what else I can get for pile number 3. I just got the word, okay. Or, I feel like there's a type of vegetable, Oraka, O-R-A-K-A. Isn't that a type of vegetable that starts with an O? Isn't it like chard or something like that too? Or what's that? It's a definitely kind of a vegetable that you could put maybe in a soup. Let's see what else for pile number 3. I just got notebook. So maybe some of you got a new notebook, or you're writing in a notebook. Maybe you write in notebooks when you're listening to readings. I also feel like the movie The Notebook is showing up here as well, for those of you that watch that movie or have seen it, all right? Isn't Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, aren't they in that movie? The Notebook, right? Maybe those names are important. Jennifer, Bradley, Cooper, right? But let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 3. It's enough celebrity gossip for you guys. And let's go ahead and see, should you believe what they're saying? All right, here's the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's look at the oracle cards first. We have Hierophant and Teach. Well, I got the apple at the beginning, all right? Maybe some of you brought an apple for the teacher, or an apple a day keeps the whatever away, or maybe some of you are actual teachers here. We have Hierophant and Teach, and we have awaiting results, all right? So I feel this is actually about a couple things, pile number 3. I don't feel this is all about a romantic relationship, all right? Some of you, this is about a job, a promotion, you know, something you've been working on scholastically, some award that you've been promised in the future, or some position that you've been promised in the future. All right. And we'll get into the love part too, so just stay with me. But I do feel some of you, this is about work, or this is about, you know, something you're creating or working on, and people are telling you, oh yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. It's going to happen. And you're like, okay, Seven of Pentacles, where are the results, or where is the fruits of my labor here? Okay. And I feel you guys have been very patient with some of the things that you've been working on your life recently. And your efforts are not unnoticed. I will tell you that, okay? There are people that really want to listen to what you have to say and learn from you. Pile number 3, with whatever it is that you're doing in your life right now. Some of you are going to become experts at something in 2022, or your profile or stature or status is definitely going to be rising. And I mentioned notebook, and here she is. It looks like she has a big book or notebook spread out across her lap. Do you guys know those pens where they have like the flowers at the top of them and then you can write with them? Or they have like the pens that have something big on the top of them. I feel some of you may have that, okay? But I mean, you guys have been real patient waiting for material results, I feel like, for something that you have been working on, okay? And I feel like you guys are always asking, what is this situation trying to teach me, okay? And yeah, and keeping the faith, even though things happen a little slowly sometimes, I feel like for you, pile number 3, but still keeping the faith. Ooh, we have the Empress. Okay, all right, pile number 3. What are you waiting for? As Gwen Stefani would say, what are you waiting for? You know, you're still a super hot female. You got your million dollar contract, and they're all waiting for your hot track, okay? So what you waiting for? Pile number 3. Do you guys know that song? It's a really cute song. And yeah, Gwen Stefani's like, what you waiting? What you waiting for? Okay. And yeah, look at that ass, you know? I mean, you look good while you're waiting, pile number 3. All right, you look real good while you're waiting. And you're going to get a lot of attention for whatever it is that you're doing, is what I feel here, okay? We could have Taurus and Libra energy in this pile because we already have the Hierophant and the Empress, and 7 of Pentacles is also a Taurus card. You know, I mean, I feel like connecting to your sexual appetite is something, you know, that some of you could be listening to tarot readings and they're telling you, oh, you're going to connect with someone this year, or you're going to get back in the game, or your sexual appetite is going to be increasing, right? And some of you guys are like, nah, I don't know, you know, like, maybe. But I'm here to tell you it is. Now, does some of you have, you know, those things that are shaped like a horn? They're like decorative, but or they're actual horns that people have that are like attached to a keychain. It's like a horn and a keychain. You guys know what I mean? They're like, it almost looks like a fake animal horn or something. I feel someone here could have one of those, all right? But or you had one in the past. Attached to something is what I'm getting, all right? And yeah, I feel like some of you are awaiting results with a particular lover or a person here too that has seemed very checked out for whatever reason. And you're like, I don't know. Like, some of you are wondering, should I believe the tarot readings that I'm getting? All right, let's see what else. It says, I wish I did things differently. Now I don't know how to fix us. Okay, so this person that at one point was ignoring you or wasn't really seeming like they were, you know, like they were oblivious to your advances or oblivious to what you wanted, I feel like, pile number 3, okay? And a lot of times people don't know what they've got till it's gone, right? You fuck with an Empress. You know, not every man or woman on this planet is an Empress. Pile number 3, okay? You fuck with an Empress, it's gonna be hard to find something that ideal and amazing in the future, all right? You guys put a lot of effort into the things that you wish to build and do in your lives, I feel, pile number 3. And someone here is wishing they did things differently, and maybe they're telling you that and you're like, I don't know if I should believe that. I run from love because I don't think I deserve it, okay? I feel like this person may be trying to kind of act on your pity right now, when in the past they acted nonchalant, or that they didn't want your love, or that it wasn't that big of a deal what you were doing for them, or how you know, like that they could take it or leave it, you know? And I feel like this person may be trying to tell you like, oh, I run from love because I think they don't think that they deserve you. They might have told you, I've run from this because I don't think I deserve you, okay? And now I wish I did things differently. And this person learning a major lesson from this, pile number 3, with this teaching and awaiting results. And I feel like they're the ones that are feeling stuck waiting for something now, okay? And they could have told you like the tables turned, I wish I would have did things differently, etc., etc. Spirit is showing me someone that rides like a crotch rocket, or Spirit is saying like Suzuki, or someone that has a Suzuki or had one in the past. I also feel like something Japanese is coming up, or a Japanese name is coming up here, okay? But again, this person's like, I run from love because I don't think I deserve it. It's like, okay, well, now you're trying to play on pile number 3's pity in a way, which isn't that attractive, you know? We have grapes, time to go out and have fun. Yeah, pile number 3. I mean, you can't waste your best years waiting for somebody that is just, you know, a total exercise in concentration and patience, because they shoot themselves in their own foot by acting nonchalant and then trying to be like, oh, I guess I didn't appreciate what I had, you know. It's like, God, come on, you know. Spirit is saying it's time for you to taste the fruit from the vine, okay? I got apples earlier, now we have a grape, okay? It's time for you to taste the fruit from the vine. Time to go out and have fun. You guys have been very busy as well, pile number 3, with the Hierophant and the 7 of Pentacles, and things have been serious. And I feel some of you have been holding yourselves back from enjoying your life more than you could be enjoying your life a little more. We have harp, great happiness. Yeah, I feel like the harp is also this person. Like, it's almost like a violin playing. It's like, they're like, would you forgive me? Or could I come back? Or something here. You know, it's like playing those strings, right? Of the harp. It's kind of like wah wah, like the violin. I feel like you guys are like, well, why didn't this person appreciate what they had when they had it? Because they could have had great happiness and abundance and fun, and they're the ones that limited themselves, okay? And now it's kind of like they want you to feel sorry for them, pile number 3. I don't know about that. Oh, we have the dark man. He looks kind of Japanese here. Okay, dealings or relationships, and not to say that Japanese men are like, you know, dark, you know, soulless. Not trying to say that, pile number 3, but this person definitely does look non-white, and this person could also have longer hair, facial hair, thicker eyebrows, or wear a man bun, all right? Dealings or relationships with a man with a dark complexion or dark hair, all right? And this person is always suspicious about things in their life and the people that come into their life, and that's why they act so nonchalant about everything. And I feel like their facial expressions don't really change. Like, they just have the same facial expressions. Some of you could have been dealing with someone that was like Scorpio rising or had Scorpio in their chart, but I feel like this person doesn't really show when things are affecting them or when things are hurting them. They just stay very stoic, or they don't really react. And maybe you tried to talk to them here, pile number 3, or you tried to help them with something, and it's like they didn't really appreciate that, or they just acted nonchalant. We have horse and short journey. Okay, you know, this person makes things much harder than it needs to be, right? It could have been a much shorter journey to your heart or to your love, or, you know, they just make things hard on themselves, you know? And I think it's simple for you guys, pile number 3. I'm not like seeing that you guys are some complicated algebraic formula to work out here, you know? Like, you are a person who can experience great happiness and fun and joy in your life. And maybe some of you like to travel, or you want to travel. And normally, like, I feel you guys live a good life, pile number 3. So why is this person so suspicious or so ornery when it comes to you? You know, let's find out more. We have, I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, the Hierophant, okay? So you taught this person a big time lesson, I feel, pile number 3, because they say, I wish I did things differently. Now I don't know how to fix it. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, I mean, they could be awaiting you to talk to them, or for you to say something to them, pile number 3, but they're going to be waiting a long time here. You know, they wish they could take back their words. Oy, we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, again, this person is automatically saying here, I run from love because I don't think I deserve it. I'm not good enough for you, right? This person recoiling from the Empress. What a loser, pile number 3. I mean, I don't know. I'm mad now. I'm mad at this person now. What a loser, right? But I wish I did things differently. You know, I'm not the one for you. This person having a crisis of confidence, not feeling on your level at all, feeling like a failure at something in their life. All right, let's see what else. We have happiness. This is coming out under the Empress, right? The thing is this relationship could have brought this person a lot of happiness, a lot of connection, a lot of joy. It could have brought you as well, pile number 3, and that's probably why you worked so hard to bring this into fruition, right? But your happiness is just as important, pile number 3, and this person isn't happy. Let me tell you, they're not walking around happy, all right? But you should be. It's time for you to go out and have fun, all right? This person looks like they sucked on a sour lemon, you know? The lemon of themselves, like the sour lemon of themselves, pile number 3. We have illumination. I wish I did things differently. Now I don't know how to fix us. An illumination, okay? So this person having a big illumination about how they destroy their own happiness, okay? And if you're going to do something the same way over and over again, that's the definition of insanity, right? And I'm seeing that with this 7 of Pentacles here. And this person realizing they're their own worst enemy, you know, in a sense here. They're an enemy of their own happiness, okay? And some of them are playing on your pity right now, maybe pile number 3, or saying things, giving excuses. I run from love because I don't think I deserve it. I wish I could take back my words. You know, telling you that they've had some type of bright illumination and now they realize great happiness and happiness here. Now they realize that, you know, you're really the one for them. Maybe some of you haven't even had this conversation yet with this person, but you anticipate that it may happen. And you're like, should I believe them if they come through with this type of attitude towards me? Okay. And I feel like some of you are very skeptical. You're like, I don't fucking know about this, Natalie. Okay. We have 12th house and surrender. Okay. This person's been running from their own psychology for a long time. You know, if you need to bury a dead body, you would definitely bury it in the 12th house. This person could have heavy 12th house placements or be very non-committal or act very remote or just very disconnected at times, I feel, pile number 3. And this person may sleep a lot as well, or they may currently be sleeping a lot. All right. And yeah, I do feel we have guilt and baggage here. Okay. So this person, I feel like, has guilt for the way they treated you, pile number 3, for the confusion that they caused you, for just feeling like you didn't know what was happening or what was going on, pile number 3. I need to take a drink of water. Right? Let's see what else. We have Saturn and wisdom. Yeah, you really did with the Hierophant here. You really taught this person a lesson. If they're going to run from something, you know, the 12th house is where we are an agent of our own self-doing, our own self-undoing, you know? And so this person is realizing their nonchalant attitude, their non-committal attitude, and their non-participation actually created the opposite of what they want, okay? And I feel like you came in as a very heavy Saturn lesson for this person, pile number 3, okay? And this person is learning. Sometimes when you say things, you can't take things back. And I feel like you have a lot of self-control, pile number 3. You understand the gravity of this situation and the difficulty around it, right? But I feel like this person doesn't, you know, like they just try to escape what they're feeling. And you can't have one person in the connection that's very grounded and working towards a very stable, realistic connection when someone else is just out to lunch, okay? I run from love, 12th house, out to lunch. We have semi-sextile and allowing. All right, I feel like some of you knew that this person maybe wasn't the one for you, pile number 3. We know I'm not the one for you, but yet you allowed it in your life. Maybe something here trying to teach you a lesson as well, like your own self learning a lesson here about maturity and wisdom, and building a sense of responsibility and timing around your relationships, okay? Self-discipline too, pile number 3. And yeah, I think you saw the potential in this relationship, and so you allowed it to take hold or take root in your life here. And yeah, okay? And I feel like this person did as well, you know? It's on them too, pile number 2 or 3. Some of you may be feeling like I should have known better, or feeling guilty that you kind of had this happen, pile number 3, or feeling upset with yourself, okay? But Spirit is saying you don't have anything to be upset about. Happiness, okay? This situation is just teaching you more about your own happiness and how to prioritize that, and how to think differently about situations that come into your life is what I feel, okay? And let's see what else. We have the hyena. Yeah, how is a fucking hyena going to stay with an empress? You know, this person has such a low opinion of themselves, and they're very insecure, you know? And I think they took that out on you, pile number 3, and acted like just ran from this or hid behind whatever excuses. A lot of excuses from this person, pile number 3. A lot of dishonesty as well with this running from love in the 12th house, okay? It's a little too late. This person doesn't know how to fix things. The hyena, this is really, I mean, this hyena looks like he has fleas and he's dirty, and, you know, this is not a great energy, you know? How can you have a hyena and an empress together? It's disgusting, you know? And I think this person on some level realizes that they're disgusting, pile number 3, okay? I mean, what are you gonna do with that, right? We have Cobra here. I mean, you're really waking up to this as well, I feel, pile number 3. And I feel like going forward into the future, you guys are gonna be much more aware of the people that you surround yourself with, okay? And if you need to, Cobra is fire energy as well. I feel like you're patient, pile number 3, but there's a energy that's rising up in you now that's going to be far more like fast to act is what I feel. Okay. When you realize something, like you're going to be much more ready to act, and it's going to become less about making someone else love you or like you, right? And more about you, what you want, even what you want selfishly. Pile number 3. Write down for 2022, write down the 10 most quote unquote selfish things that you want for 2022, okay? And go for them, all right? It's time to go out and have fun. It's time for your great happiness. It's time to travel or have a journey here to a new aspect of yourself, pile number 3. All right, it's time to get a big head in a way and be selfish. I think you actually need to counteract some of the dutiful energy that you expended in this relationship with being more selfish about what you want, okay? And I see that happening for you in the future here. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. For some of you, this may have to do with a friend, okay, who acted like it was no big deal, you know, that you weren't in their life anymore and just disappeared from your life with no explanation, okay? Maybe some of you not only experienced this in romantic relationships, but also in your friendships too. Okay, it's time to get a lot more selfish, pile number 3, okay? I don't think you're gonna go overboard and you know, become, you know, I don't think you're gonna go overboard on things, but it's time for you to get more of your own needs met. And, you know, you're the number 1 person that can really do that for yourself, pile number 3, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to be making some new friends as well here too, right? Clearing out all of this stagnant energy so that you can experience some better relationships, okay? We have courage, yeah. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, okay? And getting yourself back out there, it's time to go out and have fun. It's time to enjoy life more. This all takes confidence and courage, and maybe some of you are going to have some friends that are very much encouraging you to be more like the Cobra, okay? To focus more on what it is that you want, and not to sit back and wait for everything in 2022, but to go after it in a much more, I don't want to say cutthroat, but just in a much more like direct kind of a way, okay? And some of you should research the Cobra as an animal totem, and it's a fire animal totem here, okay? This hyena also is coming through as a fire animal totem, but this hyena is fucked up, okay? I mean, I think some of you are going to look back at this connection and go, what was I even thinking? This person is disgusting, okay? Pile number 3, wow. We have fertility and Beltane. So Beltane is in the beginning, end of April, beginning of May. And we're going to have a beautiful Venus, Neptune, Jupiter alignment at the end of May. And springtime is going to be amazing, especially for my Tauruses here or Libras here or heavy Venus people. Springtime is going to be amazing, okay? And some of you are going to meet someone new, and there is going to be a lot of passion and fire and sexual energy that's going to be exchanged between you two. And what a great way to celebrate Beltane, right? And yeah, pile number 3. So I feel like that's what's coming for you. All right. And the whole thing is, should you believe what this person is saying? I mean, I think they really do have guilt and have regret about what happened in this connection. I feel that part of it is true. But pile number 3, do I think that this person is the one for you? No. Pile number 3, do I think that this person is still shady as hell? Yeah, I think they are, you know? Do I think that they understand themselves any more than they did in the past? No, I don't think so. I think they just are like a child when you take away a toy and you don't have it anymore and you feel bad because you don't have your toy, right? It's like, wah, I don't have my Empress anymore, right? And it's like, fuck, you know, this person, they were lucky to even share air with you in the first place, pile number 3. They're a disgusting hyena, you know, and that's not where your happiness is at anyway. All right, Spirit wants you to focus on doing new things in 2022 and focus on building your friendships as well. Okay, and love is going to be there for you this year. I feel like April, May is going to be a really beautiful time for you, pile number 3. Okay, and yeah, so if this person does come back and go, oh, I wish I did things differently, I run from love, all of this, all of that, I don't really feel like that's a lie. I just feel that they're not any different than they were before, you know, with this hyena coming out. And they really do hinder your own happiness, pile number 3, okay? They wish they would have did things different, but they're not any different, you know? So yeah, and I think you guys with this Cobra energy, I think you can see that from a mile away, okay? So I think you like already see it. You already know it, all right? What does this person have to say, Spirit, to pile number 3? What does this person have to say? What does this person have to say to pile number 3, Spirit? What does this person have to say? 9 of Wands. Okay, this came up in a reading I did yesterday. I think it was pile number 3 that it came up in again. And if you guys are remembering that, I mean, I think they know they fucked up. You know, they know they fucked up big time. They know you're never going to look at them the same way, pile number 3. Like, they know what they did. They do know. Believe it or not, they do. We have the High Priestess. I feel like some of them are afraid of you, okay? Of, like, what you know about them and what you've learned about the person that they are, okay? Some of you, I feel this person is a little afraid of what you already know about them and what you could potentially say, pile number 3, because I feel like some of you are holding secrets about this person as well, all right? About their life or who they are or what they're up to. What else does this person have to say? I mean, I feel like you read them like a book. They're like, yeah, you're right. You read me like a book, the High Priestess. And I just couldn't handle that, the 9 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands, okay? I feel like they're trying to understand themselves better, but I feel like they just don't even know where to begin. You know, this 3 of Wands in this deck looks very, very worried. Okay, and I feel this person's very, very worried that you're going to call them out on something too. Okay, and they know you don't feel the same way towards them anymore. Okay, is what I'm getting. And it is a missed opportunity. That bird isn't landing on her hand at all. It definitely is a missed opportunity for this person. Okay, let's see what else. I feel like they're trying to say something about coming back around here. All right, there's the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck again, which we started your reading with. I feel like this person, for some of you here, this is just for some of you, but I do feel this person is going to try to get back in your good graces again with this 3 of Cups, okay? And I feel like they know that you're not going to be super open to that because of what they put you through, all right? And I feel like this person is trying to hide behind with these 10 wands. This person is trying to hide behind the foolishness that they brought into your world, pile number 3, okay? I feel they're trying to hide behind it. It's like they're embarrassed almost. You know, and I think you see things for what they are. And yeah, I think their biggest fear is like that you gave up on them. pile number 3 is what I'm getting here. All right. 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups. I do feel like some of them would like maybe even to have a friendship here or to reconcile in some way. But I mean, there's a lot of spilled milk. Pile number 3, and it's not all water under the bridge. Okay. And I feel like this person can't stop looking at what they did wrong in this connection. Okay. Even though like they're acting like they have everything together here, this Emperor, but there's a field on fire in the background and the Tower is right behind the Emperor. Okay. So yeah, this person, if you've been wondering, like, is anything, this person seems fine. Is anything going to happen to them? I definitely think it is. Okay. They lost their 10 of Cups. Actually, the 10 of Cups is between the Emperor and the Tower. I didn't see that until now, but they lost their 10 of Cups. Okay. They really lost an Empress, pile number 3. Okay. Don't feel bad for them. All right. Pile number 3. That is what I am getting for you, my loves. And if you'd like to join me on the extended reading, we'll definitely go deeper. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for coming to your reading today. And thank you everyone who joined the reading. See you again soon.